joining us. It appears that Coach McMillan is here at 5:44, even a minute early this afternoon. So thank you, Coach, for joining us. We will go ahead and begin with a question for you from Sarah Spencer.
Hey Nate, what did you like out of Onyeka in game five, and just what has he brought to the table the last few games?
Well, we're looking for energy, from his position when he steps into the game. A rookie, playing in his first year, basically go out there and outwork your opponent. He's been able to do that and give us good minutes.
James Hill.
Hey, Coach McMillan, tonight's a golden opportunity for a victory at home, the playoffs. When you think about tonight's game, what do you envision Philadelphia at Atlanta?
Well, both teams coming out with urgency. This is a must-win for them. For us, we know, what the situation that we're in. And, both teams I expect them to come out with energy, urgency. Right from the start. It's got to be a fight, right from the start, and for 48 minutes. We're going to try to make sure that we take care of business here at home, which we've done a good job of doing that this season.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.
Mark Narducci.
Nate, could you talk about, for you, what this whole playoff has been from day one, where, every day you're just concentrating on surviving the next day? Just what it's been like for you as a coach going through this?
Just preparing for whatever situation that's in front of me. If we win a game, focusing on the next game. That's pretty much the approach that we take, throughout the season. It's one game at a time for us. And, after that game is over, finding ways to be better than we were in our last game. So it's been the same approach in these playoffs.
Okay, thanks.
Justin Felder.
Hey, Nate, what does it say about this team that only one time in 5 games this series have you guys shot better than your season average in 3-pointers? What does it say about this team that to be up 3-2 having had that happen?
Well, we're a much better shooting team than what we have done in this series. We found our shot in the second half, and we've been finding our shot mostly in the second half in this series. We're going to need to shoot the ball better. We know we're very capable of doing that. Our guys, we want them to shoot with confidence and continue to be aggressive. But our defense has done a pretty good job, especially in the second half, of holding and getting stops long enough until we could see that ball go into the basket. So, we're going to have to be solid on both ends of the floor tonight.
Danny Thompson from the three-point conversion.
Coach Danny Thompson with the three-point conversion. You mentioned the defense in the second half. Can you talk about what Clint Capella and John Collins have done, especially in the interior in the second half, working against Embiid?
Well, we're just trying to make it tough. That's pretty much our rule on the defensive end of the floor. Try to make it tough for those guys to catch and score. Don't give up anything easy. Both of those guys have drawn the assignment of having to guard Embiid at times, and that's a tough challenge. So try to get him off of his sweet spot. Make sure on the defensive end of the floor.
Hi, Coach. Hope you're well.
Hi.
I was wondering, what do you think would be the keys for tonight's game? And also, I was also wondering too, how would you describe this team's mentality?
I can't talk about their mentality. But for us, we always want to come out with a sense of urgency. And I think we need to get off to a good start tonight, put together a 48-minute game. We've been getting off to somewhat of a slow start, not really shooting the ball well, not establishing our defense. We have to do a better job of establishing our defense. The keys are pretty much the same. We got to make sure we take care of the ball. Our defensive transition starts with our offensive execution and, keeping this team in front of us. When we force miss, we try to establish our tempo. So, their mentality, I mean, they have to speak for that themselves.
Final question from James Hill.
Coach, this weekend marks Juneteenth. When we think about the history of our nation and the concept of Juneteenth, what goes through your mind?
I mean, just the fact that we are just really recognizing this this year is really shocking and disappointing. And, I'm glad that, there's been so many people to continue to fight to bring up the past, of what has happened in this country to Black folks and, to recognize that, President Biden to recognize that day and make it a national holiday, I think is great, but it's been too long that a lot of these issues that have happened in this country is being brought to the attention of, the people here in America.
Thank you, Coach.
Yep.
Thank you, Coach. That was our final question for you.
All right. Thank you, guys.